Hello everyone and welcome. I was talking to my buttons the other day and I've realized that although I've had this model for a while now, this was actually one of my first and favorite FMSs I bought. I actually never done a proper review on this particular model. What we have here is the Rock Hobby / FMS 118 fully licensed Toyota Land Cruiser 80. This particular model is not to be confused by the previous generation called EZRC Katana. The EZRC Katana comes with older electronics and is not fully licensed like this model is. At the back of the box, you can find a small list of cool features regarding this particular model. And if you turn the box around once again, you will find a diagram with the model's dimensions. So this model comes with an ABS plastic injection molded body, which is finished in painting, in this particular case silver. This was the only color you could get at the time. And we're going to look at some external features that make this model actually quite cool. You've got a set of Rhino front and rear bumpers. You've got a roof rack with some lights, although these lights are not functional. You can actually, there's some holes at the back that you can actually fit if you wish so. You've got separate wing mirrors, snorkel and windshield wipers. You have a plastic ladder to the roof rack. Not you're going to climb that ladder, but in terms of scaleness, it just looks awesome. It has a fully usable spare wheel. As you can see, it has the Toyota badges because this is a fully licensed model. It has the FMS MT rubber tires. I actually find these tires to be quite good in the mud, to be honest, hence why I never bothered to change them. Comes with plastic beadlock wheels. Yes, these are beadlock wheels. And it has lights, although the lights on this particular model went a bit berserk. Continuing with the exterior, this has clear windows and a full interior molded in ABS plastic as well. Underneath the car, you will find an aluminium rail chassis. However, everything else on this particular model is made of plastic. So plastic gears, plastic axles, there's no portal axles. So this is the old-fashioned FMS type of axle. Everything is made of plastic, and the steering servo is body mounted and not axle mounted. It comes fitted with a tiny 050 55-turn brushed motor coupled to a 1-speed gearbox. The model comes fitted with plastic body friction shocks, which you can see doesn't give the best of movements. When it comes to electronics, it comes fitted with a 2S capable 7.4 volt combined ESC and receiver. It comes with full lights, low beams, high beams, indicators, and that includes indicators and lights at the back. Comes with this tiny 7.4 volt 380 milliamp battery, which is a well-known Rock Hobby EZRC FMS battery, and this will give you fully charged about half an hour or so of runtime. So it's actually perfectly well suited for that particular model there. Comes with a well-known EZRC Rock Hobby FMS transmitter, small, fits in your hand, and you can actually do a one driving hand. Most importantly, you have the steering and the throttle settings at the top of the transmitter, but also you have the ESC dip switches that controls the settings on the ESC, such as forward, brake or reverse, or forward and brake, the type of battery, and the 3 and 4 basically control the drag brake. And by pushing these up and down, you can go from 0 to 50 to 75 to 100% drag brake. I almost forgot, inside the box you will find a manual in probably 2 languages, Mandarin, and you will eventually find some English stuff as well. There you go, that's the ESC dip switch controls, so you can double check there. And you've got all sorts of useful information, but we all know that we don't read manuals. I've already done a comparison video a while ago between the old FMS Toyota Land Cruiser and the new FMS FCX18 Toyota Land Cruiser. And in all fairness, the old model, when compared to the new, actually performed quite well. As you can see from the running footage, this truck, although being already an old model, is actually still very capable out there. And on top of it, it actually looks gorgeous in doing so. I think the only negative I could point out in this particular model is the bouncy suspension, so the spring-loaded shocks. I feel that at the time, for the price, FMS could have included oil shocks, but in the end, you get what you get. I'm sure there's options out there. I personally don't mind, but it's still a negative of the model. Having said so, I feel it's the only negative I could point out, because this model is so gorgeous. Plus, it's fully licensed. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Click that subscribe button if you enjoy the content of the channel. Press like. Please put your comments, put your feedback. It's always helpful to know what you think and what you would wish me to cover on future videos. I'll see you all soon.